Welcome to The Soft Life with me, Candy Washington, where we explore all things self-love, manifestations, and relationships with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. So be sure to subscribe, share, and join us on Patreon. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. As always, I'm your girl, Candy Washington. And before we dive into today's kiki, which is sex secrets revealed exclusively to People magazine, but don't worry, I have the clip for you guys, as always, so we can comment, dissect, and talk. Turns out Raquel and Tom Sandoval got busy in the back seat. But before we dive in, you know what to do. Go ahead and like the video, subscribe, share, and join our newsletter down below. So this is according to People magazine, and don't worry, I have the clip so we can watch that in a little bit. It says, Raquel and Sandoval had sex in her car while Ariana was reeling from her dog's death. Quote, my emotions were clearly all over the place and he was angry at me. Angry at me. Ariana says in People's exclusive clip from Wednesday's Vanderpump Rules Season 10 finale. We have that clip. We will watch it and dissect it. The moment of truth has nearly arrived. In People's exclusive clip from Wednesday's Vanderpump Rules Season 10 finale, Ariana Madix reveals to friends Katie Maloney and Scheana how she found out about her boyfriend of 9 years, Tom Sandoval, cheating on her with their co-star Raquel Leviss. I went with Tom to Tom because he had that party thing. I found a screen recording of them on FaceTime, Ariana says of Tom and Raquel. It was literally from the night before. He was at Tom Schwartz's. Schwartz's ex-wife, Katie, can't believe it. He was at Schwartz's doing this, she remarks. I mean, poor Katie. Side note, justice for Katie Maloney. Her emotions were just completely played with all over the place during this season. Her ex-husband was, going along with this charade, this charade, this cover-up to protect Tom Sandoval and Raquel. And by doing that, made Katie's feelings, collateral damage. She's thinking, my soon-to-be ex-husband, we made this pact not to hook up with people in the friendship group, and now he's going out here and disrespecting me and hooking up with Raquel, who's in our friendship group. And honestly, the fact that he was doing it to cover up for their affair makes it worse, because again, he's not choosing Katie. I get it, they're divorced, but he's not choosing her. He's choosing everybody but her. And not just choosing everybody but her, but choosing to do things at the expense of hurting her. That's what makes it so sick. But let's keep going. From there, Ariana explains that she confronted Raquel directly to get the answers. I called Raquel and she started making her effing tell me what the F. That's a mouthful, but we'll watch, don't worry. When did this start? Ariana continues. She said right after the girls' trip. I'm like, you mean right after Charlotte died? A flashback then shows Ariana telling her female castmate 7 months earlier that she needs to leave the trip because her dog Charlotte is not going to come back this time. Side note, that's why everybody says that they had a 7-month-long affair, because Raquel is saying, well, it started 7 months ago. At this time, this was back in March, now we're in May, but this was back in March when everything dropped. So from March to 7 months prior to that, when they went to the Vegas girls trip. Now, I don't believe that. I think their affair emotionally and or sexually started way before that. I think that at least Coachella, which was of April, I believe, of 2022, I think something was going on with them. And I also think there was some type of emotional affair, if not sexual affair, before Raquel ended her engagement with James. Because I think that's why she felt so emboldened to do it. And in such a nasty, embarrassing way, giving him the ring back at the reunion and then having Tom Sandoval laugh and squirm in his seat about it. Just very, very disrespectful, very crazy. And so I think they've had something going on for at least a year, if that makes sense. Okay, but let's keep going. Back in her conversation with Katie and Scheana, Ariana explains what Raquel told her. She said they kissed, Ariana says. Well, later that night when they were out here, I pressed Tom and he said, well, they actually effed in her car that night. And he didn't have a key to get in, so he had to ring the doorbell and I had to let him in. That stunned Katie and Scheana. I'm no, a speechless Katie says. My emotions were clearly all over the place, and he was angry at me. Angry at me, Ariana concludes. Side note, was this sex protected? I mean, from what they're saying, it's spur of the moment. I hope somebody had a condom. I hope somebody was protecting themselves. I don't mean to sound crass or crude. I just mean, like, hello. I don't know. This all just sounds really gross. And then he wants to go in and climb into bed with Ariana after he just had sex with Raquel in the car. Like, not just morally it's wrong, but also just like physically, that just seems really nasty. Like, I would definitely go get checked and, like, I don't know. It just seems really, really gross. And I also, and this is another reason why I don't think this is the first time they had sex. I mean, they just randomly had sex the first time at the back of her car and that's it. I don't know. The math ain't mathing, people. The math ain't mathing. All right, but let's keep going. News broke in early March that Ariana and Sandoval split after she learned of the restaurant owner's affair with Raquel. At the time, a source said the pair had been having problems for a while, but his months-long affair with Raquel was the final straw. She put up with a lot over the years, but she won't sit back and be disrespected that way, the insider said. All right, now let's watch. And as we all know, the season finale is this Wednesday. And then after the season finale, Ariana will be on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen for her first official sit down. So with that, let's it's going to be fire tomorrow night. And of course, Tom Sandoval being angry at Ariana. I mean, I'm not surprised. It's a narcissistic, egotistical, sociopathic, very manipulative response. You're the one in the wrong, but you want to somehow have righteous anger at the person who you did wrong. Dirty, 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 dirty. All right, you guys, I cannot wait to watch. And as always, put your thoughts down below. What do you think about the upcoming episode, the season finale on Wednesday, and then the 3-part reunion? What are you looking forward to? What questions do you want answered? And before you do that, go ahead and like the video, subscribe and share, and join our newsletter. It is linked down below. So that, you guys, I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Welcome to The Soft Life with me, Candy Washington, where we explore all things self-love, manifestations, and relationships with a cheeky dash of pop culture news. So be sure to subscribe, share, and join us on Patreon.